What's up guys, welcome back to another video, and this video is going to be a UI challenge guys. In this video, let's see how to recreate the screen on the left here. First of all, happy new year guys. I think I'll be uploading this video exactly on January 1st, so happy new year to all my subscribers, all the people who are watching this video, all my supporters, my friends who have liked and commented on every one of my videos. Happy new year to each and every one. So yeah, as I was saying, we are going to be doing the screen on the left. On initial thoughts, on first look, it appears to be rather simple compared to what we have accomplished previously on this channel. But this is a cool looking, simple and minimal looking screen that you can, minimal looking design that you can apply to your applications as well. So yeah, let's see how to build this piece by piece in Flutter. First, let's do this app bar. Okay, so I have a blank application scaffolded out here, and I have some images and one font in my assets directory as well, and I've included all those in the pubspec.yaml file as you can see here, right? Let's get back to main.dart. We are going to be doing the app bar, right? So instead of this hello world, I'll go ahead and first I'll set the elevation to 0. Explore, right? Explore, and I'll give it a style, and after this I'll specify a center title property. Oh, this is still inside text, right? Should get out of the text, and then center title, this I'll give it as true since the title was in the center. And leading was a menu icon, right? Yeah, menu icon. Leading icon button, and inside this I'll specify icon start menu, and what else, colors dot black, and icon size 17.0, and there was one more icon, right? The search icon here. For that, what I'll do is I'll do the I'll do actions, and inside that I'll have another icon button. This icon button, this icon button will be exactly the same except for the fact that the icon will be a different one. Fine. Now we have the app bar. Let's see how this looks on a mobile device before starting to build this. This is still blue in color, right? First I'll go ahead and remove the debug banner to false, and then here inside the app bar I'll specify a background color property, colors dot white. Now if I look at the mobile device, as soon as it hot reloads, it should look exactly similar to, now we have a app bar that's somewhat similar to this app bar, right, in our design spec. The next thing we'll do is we'll try to go ahead and create this list view. This is nothing but a list view containing a set of containers. Each and every container represents a user probably. So let's go ahead and do that. And the user also has an available or not available indicator here as well, I think. So we'll try to recreate that as well in our Flutter app. Let me get to body, and in this I'll have a list view, padding edging sets dot only top, increase it 15. Okay, I have a list view inside this. This is the main list view that we'll be using, so that we get that nice scrollable effect throughout our body. And this list view is nothing but the one that's going to be scrolling in the horizontal direction, this entire component that we are trying to build. And for the children, the first one is alone different, right? It just has a plus indicator in that. The next ones have an image, probably the profile picture of the user, and the name of the user below that as well. So let's go ahead and hard code the first one, and then for this we'll try to use a function. So container 70.0 width 70.0 decoration box decoration border radius dot circular 35.0, and color, I'll try to give a color is dot orange. After this decoration, I'll give child would be a icon button. Icons dot add. Now upon saving this, we would get the nice round button. We should get the nice round button. Let's see. Yeah, we get the nice round button, except the fact that it's a bit elongated. How should we fix this? We'll place this container inside a column. We'll add this spacing and the add to as well, so that this looks like a perfect round. Just watch. After the container, I'll add a sized box. Say 7.0, fine. And text, let's check it up once. Yeah, it's semi-bold. So we have the text as well. Let's save this and look at the button now. Cool. Now our button looks exactly how we want it to look, right? There is a small orange button, and inside that there is a plus indicator and text add to beneath it. For the rest of the components, rest of the containers in this particular list view, they look similar, right? Except for the image, the name below the image, and the available indicator, this one. Except for these three, everything looks similar, right? So what I'll do is I'll return all of these from a function, and then call that function multiple times in order to save some time and some coding. Okay, that would be the best practice, right? Instead of writing the same column multiple times. So widget list item, this will accept three things: string image path, string name, and boolean available. Fine. This should return a column, this exact column. The only difference would be, wait, I'll copy and paste this. I'll copy this entirely, paste it here. The only difference between those two will be, this will be, this should, instead of a color, here I'm giving color, right? Instead of this, it should do decoration image. What happened? No, it should be just image decoration image, and inside that image asset image path. Fine. And fit would be box fit dot cover. Fine. Then we don't need this child. As for this text, I can simply do a name, and as for after this name, I should give this available indicator as well, right? This indicator. So what I'll do is I'll make these two inside a row, put these two inside a row, wrap with row, and that indicator I'll add as the second child. After this text, I'll have a sized box of width 4.0, and I'll check if it is available. If it is available, I should return a container. This container will have a height some 10.0, width would be some 10.0, and decoration, once again decoration, box decoration, and border radius dot circular, what's happening, border radius dot circular 5.0, and color would be colors dot orange. Fine. Okay, if this is not true, then I'll simply return a container. Fine. Now save this. Nothing will happen since we haven't called this function anywhere. Let's go ahead and call this list item here multiple times so that we get the rest of the elements in the list. So after this column, what I'll do is I'll give a sized box, width would be some 15.0, list item, assets chris.jpg, chris true. Fine, and I'll copy these two, paste it some more times, but the only difference would be, alright, now I have called this 4 times. Let's see how this looks on a mobile device. Oh, sorry guys, we didn't return this, right? So we'll return the column. Save this. Now let's see how this looks on our wow, it looks really good, right? We get the nice looking, oh, why is everything available? I didn't change this to false. Save this. Now we should get a design that's similar to this one, right? Yeah, now it's similar to that one. We can simply scroll and see that we have, they probably added a lot of spacing. Why don't we do the same? Now it looks really good, right? Exactly similar to this component in the design spec. Now that we have done this and this, let's go ahead and try to finish this off as well. Now upon first look, this would look like a grid, right? Yeah, this is a grid, there is no doubt about that. But instead of using grid view, we can simply recreate this simple design, recreate this entire design using 3 rows. Okay, the first row would be this one, this entire thing. Okay, the second row would be this entire thing, right? And the third row would be a row containing 2 information texts. If you look carefully, there is one image and an information text, there is one image and an information text, there is one image and there is an image here, and 2 information texts, right? So all we need to do is create these 3 rows, this row, and this row. Row of first style, second style, and the information row. Now if we create these 3 rows and then arrange those rows one below the other, it look like a grid, but we can do that in a, it's a simpler way of doing this design, right? I'll show you. Even if you are confused now, you'll get a better idea of what I'm trying to say when you actually see this design on the mobile screen. So what we need to do after this is we need to create the stylish rows, right? So I'll just do the first one. The first one is nothing but this row. Okay, this row contains an image and a taller image and a information text, a small circle avatar, and the name and the time, right? Similarly, this exact thing we'll take and replicate here as well. The only difference would be this image is slightly taller than this particular image, right? Let's go ahead and do this. Widget first style row. Okay, and inside this I need two images, string image path 1, string image path 2, string avatar image. Fine. And from here I'll return a container first, container, and inside this container this container will have a height of 250, which is nothing but this height from here to here, from here to here. Okay, this height 250, and padding edge insets dot only left 10.0, right 10.0 as well, and child will be child will be a row, and inside this row I'll have children container height 250.0 media query dot of context dot size dot width minus 30 divided by 2. 30 divided by, why did I subtract minus? Because I need to include the left padding, the right padding, and some spacing. This spacing, wait, I'll show you. This padding, and this spacing as well, right? So that's the reason why I gave it as minus 30 divided by 2. Well, divided by 2 is nothing but I need two components, right? On the same row I need two components, so I just divided the entire width divided by 2, divided the entire width by 2, sorry guys. And after this I need a child column, and inside this column what I'll do is I'll have children, this will be a container. This container will have the first image, this one. So container height would be some 125.0, decoration box decoration, this would be some border radius dot circular 10.0, and image would be some decoration image, and inside this I'll have asset image path 1. Fine. And fit would be box fit dot cover. Okay, now that I have the image, I have, the next thing I need to do is place this text, circle avatar, the name and the time. That's it, right? So what I'll do is after this container I'll go ahead and sized box height 15.0, and text, what was the text? I like the way to place items to show more. Fine. After this I'll give some styling for this. Okay, Now that this is done, I'll place these two inside a row. Okay, that would be a easier way, right? So after this sized box, I'll have a row, and inside this row I'll have a main axis alignment, main axis alignment dot space evenly, and children. Inside this, what I'll do is I'll have a container. The height would be 30.0, width would be 30.0, and decoration would be box decoration, border radius. Fine, now I got this image. The next thing I need to do this is place this text and a small time here, right? So what I'll do for that is I'll place those two inside a column. That will be a better option, and place that one below the other. I'll cut the video here, guys. Fine, I did this. Now I have a name, and the color is an orange since it was orange here, and the text is, the time is gray. I also added cross axis alignment dot start so that both will be left aligned. Let's save this. I haven't yet shown this entire thing on a mobile device, right? So let's save this and see if we are able to get this entire left thing. So I'll save this. Let's see how this looks on our device. All right, we didn't get anything because we haven't yet called this row, right? This first tail row anywhere here. So let's first go ahead and do that. After this container, what I'll do is sized box height will be some 15.0, and first style row, right? First fine, I called it once, right? First tail row. I'll save this. Let's see how this looks on our mobile device now. Wow, it looks really good, right? We have this entire card here, and we have a text below it, and the circle avatar, the name, and the time. Cool. Now let's go ahead and try to bring this entire this is nothing but an image placed on, wait, I'll show you. Rather than just trying to explain it in words, if I show it to you guys. So now that I have finished this, all I need to do is get out of the column. Here is where the column ends, right? This is the column. After this container, I'll add a sized box. I need to be still inside this same row, right? Only this I have done. I'm going to be doing this, so I still need to be inside the row. This will be the second child in the row. That's what I'm trying to say here. Sized box, width will be some 10.0. Now you understand why I gave 30 here, right? Here I gave minus 30 somewhere. Yeah, here 30. Left padding is 10, right padding is 10, and the spacing between these two, the sized box is 10. So I added all those three and gave it as 30 there. With this 10, and after this I'll simply place a container. Inside the container, let's have height 250.0, width once again by 2, and then inside this time the child will not be nothing but a container. This container will hold an image. That's it. So I can simply do height, the entire height and decoration box decoration, right? Box decoration. Instead of this here, I will use border radius radius dot circular 10.0, and image will be some decoration image. Inside this, what I'll do is image asset image path 2, not image path 2, it was img path 2, right? Image path 2. What happened? Whenever I don't want it, and after that the fit will be box fit dot cover. Fine. Let's save this, see how this looks on our mobile device. Wow, it looks really good, right? So now we have this part and this part, this entire row we have, right? For the second row, all we need to do is, probably you would have guessed by now, we just need to bring this here, and then the text should be moved to the top and the image to the bottom. That's it, right? All we need to do is bring this thing here, bring this image here. This text should be moved to the bottom and this image should be moved to the this information should be moved to the top, and this image should be moved to the bottom. That's it, right? So you'll get this entire piece. So since there's nothing fancy about that, I'll simply cut the video here. Now as you can see here, you guys can see here, right? This container is the one that we just did in the first child row. I have moved this to the left. This is now the first child of the row, which means that this will be appearing here. This image is moved here. And for the second child, what I have done is I have placed the text first, this information first, and the circle avatar and the name and the time first, and then below that I have placed the image so that it looks exactly similar to this part, right? Now let's call this second style row as well somewhere so that you guys can see that on the mobile device. Wow, it looks really good, right? Now we have this exact design like we see here. You can see this, right? We have an image here and a taller image here and some text here. Similarly, we have the taller image here and the smaller image here and some text above this as well. Cool, right? Now all we need to do is we need to get this information row. This information row contains nothing but two pieces of text, and probably I assume this circle avatar and the name as well. The information below the image, that's it. So I'll go ahead and do that as well. There's nothing fancy in that. I'm just going to be using a row, and there will be two children in that row. One child will be this one, the second child will be the same this one, except that it will have some spacing. Spacing will be provided by a size box. That's it. There's nothing fancy in that, guys. If there was some difficulty in that, I would obviously be typing the entire thing out on the video, right? Since you obviously know how to create a row and then place a couple of lines of stuff that a couple of children that we have done already here, right? So I'll just cut the video here, and now I have the information row here as well. Like I said, it just contains a row, and that row contains this particular this particular information card, a circle avatar, a name, and the time. Wait, I'll show you this particular information, the circle avatar here, the name and the time. That's it, right? And I have a sized box for providing this spacing, and then once again the information, the circle avatar, the name and the time. That's it. Okay. Even if we save this now, nothing will happen since we haven't called this information row here. So what I'll do is, after this I'll add another sized box. And info row. Fine. I'll just copy this and paste it multiple times over and over so that it looks like we have a lot of data. Fine, now I'll save this. Let's see how this looks on our mobile device. Cool, right? We have that nice looking thing, and below this we have the information row here, this 2 lines of information, that also we have. Likewise we have this nice looking design here as well, right? Cool. And we have this scrollable list view that shows a list of users with an available indicator. We have created this app bar as well. In short, our design is done as per the specification given to us, right? So yeah guys, this is what I wanted to show you guys today. I hope you really, this design really looks cool on a mobile device, guys. Kindly get the repository from the link available in the description and then try to run it on your mobile device and have a look. It looks really good. So yeah, this is what I wanted to show you guys. If you like this video, kindly hit the thumbs up button. If you like what I'm doing on this channel, kindly subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to receive notifications each and every time I upload a new video. And if you really like what I'm doing on this channel, kindly share this video with someone and then help them to tweet about it or do something and then help them too. And yeah, subscribe guys, it's free, right? And once again, happy new year guys. I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.